Namaste. Hi everyone. Thak here. I'm going to do a little talk on my current Hindi studies. And this here you can read along if you understand, and if you don't, you can just observe while you listen to me prattle. But this is their script in Hindi, the national language of India. Okay? And there's a couple things, Mera naam vai, my name is Chris, Ala vida, goodbye. Simple things like that, that thank you, dhanyavad, namaste. I also like to put down some kind of odd fact, rare fact, or something. So there's more vegetarians in India than there are in the rest of the entire world combined. So this is the national anthem of India, written in the Hindi script. And this is Jana Gana Mana Adinayaka Jaya He. And I won't Romanize this because I know the lyrics, but others may want to. So this is the Hindi version of If You're Happy and You Know It. And I'm not going to put the Romanized script down here. I'm going to put another song or something later, maybe a caveat, a poem, sorry, that I'll write myself. But this language is, if you take your time to write in the script, look how pretty this is. Like, what an amazing looking language to me. And to some people who aren't familiar with it, it just may look like a bunch of symbols. But this one really, really resonates in my mind. I'm very happy with how I'm able to construct the sentences with it. And off of YouTube, you can see here, Namaste, Mera naam Chris hai. Hello, my name is Chris. But I write it in the actual Hindi script, and then I'll Romanize it underneath, and then I'll put it in the English. Okay? Aapse milkar khushi hui. It's nice to meet you. Okay, dhanyavad, thank you. And this is just easy, same things I would always say to people in English, my most fluent language, you know. But thank you very much. Bahut shukriya. Bahut dhanyavad. Okay, swagat hai. And by actually writing in the script and writing as neat as I possibly can, every time I come back through this and I repronounce the words and I practice it and I start trying to add things together, namaste, suprabhat, hello, good morning, right? It really helps. Kya aap angrezi bolte hain? Okay, so that the bolte is masculine. There's male and female. Okay, and that's some you can see I've parentheses or whatever, brackets. Okay, do you speak English? But it's very, very important to me that I put down very clean, very legible. Even if no one else was going to see this, I would have no issue reading any of this. This is very, very wonderful to look at. Very simple. You're not struggling to read any of this, okay? And on a side note, just in case there's some kind of disaster on the planet or some weirdness like that this is like a documentation of one of the languages of a billion people on this planet. Like there's evidence that it existed if this pustako, if this book survives. Okay, that's not my main intent, but it could be a really nice byproduct if something terrible happened. All right, but there's nothing prettier to me than Hindi right now. At least the way that I write it. It's just that I was terrified because of this horizontal bar at the top. I was like, I don't want to write that. I'm not a fan of forced structure in anything, but it really suits the Hindi. That you can tell it was done right. This language is beautiful, and I thank you very much for sharing any of your time with me as I explain to you my joys of language study, and definitely writing in the script of the language. It's a it's a really nice thing to do. Alvida.